Hello and welcome to my stream. I was gonna play some Power Wash Sim, because Mucking and Files Part 6 is out, and then I got sent a copy of this game from the publisher, so I was like, you know what? ASMR, just a different kind of ASMR. Dopey played it on Whitethorn's stream, so let's spray paint instead of Power Wash. This is by the people that made the Lawnmower Simulator game, which I think Jesse streamed. I think he really liked that one. I wasn't really a lawnmower person. Mainly because I'm allergic to grass, so, you know. Hi, Lady Magritte and Havor, Sir Khalid. Welcome, and Ankesh. Sorry, didn't scroll back far enough. Welcome in. So yeah, thank you to Whitethorn Games and their what's the promotional partners that gave me a code for this. We have Spray Paint Simulator. It is out today on Xbox and Series X and the One, PlayStation 4 and 5, PC via Steam and the Windows Store. It's also available for Game Pass Ultimate holders on Game Pass starting today. It is $14.99 US, which is trying to find a price in the UK. Well, whatever that is usually in the UK. I don't actually know. It's like I own it, so it doesn't tell me what price it is. £12 and 49 pence. That's decent, because it looks like it's a chunky game. So yeah, on all platforms, but on Steam there's a 10% launch discount until June 4th. It has a lot of languages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 languages. Nice. So this is a game. Simulation game. Hang on, let me load up the game so you can see me. And then I can talk and we can see if there's credits or something. Right, it came out today, which is, if you're watching, May 29th, 2025. If you're watching in on the VOD. And this is a game which was developed by North Star. Has that got lawnmower? Well, I'm just looking at the lawnmower. I can't spell lawn. Wait, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm getting. Hang on. Where's my notes? Where's my notes? North Star Video Games are a two-person dev studio from Northwest UK. Lawn mowing simulator. They worked on that with Magenta Software, so it's possibly that's why I'm not finding it under them. So they've worked together with Black Cube Games for the porting, who did Tales of Bistan, which was really cute. Okay, less cute, more cool. And hey Leaky, and if anyone else came in that moment, I will come back to you. I'm on a different page. And then we've got Whitethorn Games, who is an indie game publisher. They've done a ton of games that we love, including Botany, Mana, Calico, and Lake. And also Epico, but we haven't streamed that one yet. So yeah, it's out today. It's on Game Pass Ultimate. It is on multiple platforms and is on, the previous platforms. Oh yeah, I need a controller for this game. I'm logged into the controller. Okay, so... Wow, here we are. Credits. Let's have a look at the credits while I'm seeing what else I can say about this game. Right. Yeah, so it is one cross-platform list. It is an ID at Xbox game, but I got the code from the publisher because, well, it's Thursday and I don't get new ID games until Friday. No one's got all the achievements yet, but it literally came out today. So people have been streaming it on Whitethorn's Twitch. I've watched a couple of streams. I did talk to them about the accessibility to see if the font size has a zoom, because that was my main bugbear about Power Wash, is the UI is tiny, though this looks fairly reasonable. There are 19 achievements, and we're gonna get stuck in. I mean, we are spray painting things to bring them back to new. So we're just gonna play because, you know, I'm sure there's a bit of a story. Okay, is there anybody else? A game? How unusual for the stream. Okay, some sarcasm from Leaky. Right, I'm gonna have a little bit. Fjord F-150. Apparently that's a joke. Fjord. Oh! Fjord. 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 I say them differently. I don't know if they're actually... Yeah, no one reads the credits for this long. Well, I do when I leave them on. You can see anything. There were no horses involved in the production of this game. Not that we've got anything against horses, we just couldn't find any with relevant experience. To be honest, we didn't really look. I mean, why would we? If you know any horses that might be interested, send their CV to applications@jobsforhorses.com with the subject set to "I'm a horse looking for a job." Heck, I might try that. You know, can't get a job any other way these days. Okay. So, obviously that was the credits. We haven't actually played it yet, but I like watching the credits when I do this because I don't know how long I'm going to be doing on stream. So we're going to mess around with the controls and get completely wonky. I'm going to turn the music. Ah, there we are. I have to press A first. And sound effects up. And of course we want the, there we go, volume of the spray. Wonderful. Ooh, highlight color. I mean, I'm just gonna leave stuff on default for now. I don't know if camera smoothing will... Yeah, so yeah. We'll see what happens. Let's just go with career. So there's co-op. There's a co-op thing here. Behind me is the settings. You say Fjord the way the award-winning mice who designed them pronounce it. That is a Hitchhiker's Guide reference. I know this. They left a message on them as far as I remember. I mean, it's possibly spelled Ford. It's said Ford, like, you know, otherwise the car joke doesn't make sense. But I say Fjord because there's a J in there, and I grew up reading it rather than hearing it. I don't think I've ever heard it actually be pronounced. Now I have to go look up how it sounds. Okay, message from Vincent. I hear you're planning to go into business for yourself. That's a smart move, kid. There are plenty of people in this town who need things done. Starting a business on your own is tough. I still owe you $200. That should be enough to get you going. To start a business? In what world, matey? I might be able to lend you more if you need it. Okay, so, wheels. This old car has seen better days, a new coat of paint and look like new. It's your first job. As you complete each job, new jobs become available and they will appear on this page. So let's get started. Alright, so job details. I'm hoping it's fairly similar. You'd pronounce it the way I do. Okay, right. I got this old car as a trade-in, someone's unfinished project. Get it sorted out and I'll give you some more cash to keep your business going. Okay, before you can start praying... before you start praying... Oh dear, it's going to be one of those streams. Before you can start spraying, you need to get everything prepared. To do this, you need to buy some paper and tape from the store. Press cheese to open the store page. Okay. Preparation. Well... let's go for somewhere in the middle. Or do we just a few sheets? I mean, we're doing a car. I feel like a single roll. What are we masking out? Now we just get a few sheets. We can remove. We removed stuff. There are 7 things to remove, apparently. We're removing things. We removed the door handles. And the windscreen wiper and the aerial. How do I crouch? B. Oh, itchy ear. Spry one. Oh, really freaking itchy ear. Remove. Okay. So, yeah, what do we think we're masking? Like, that's going to be the... There we go. Remove. Okay, we've removed 7 things. Did that have that counting up in a float? Because I thought I was getting money. No, the first thing said 3 when I removed the aerial. Maybe I'm getting money for removing stuff? Okay. Okay. What do we think? A small roll or just a few sheets? Less waste equals less cost. If we buy a few sheets, and then we have to buy more few sheets, let's just go with a few sheets. Okay. You need to pick up some paper and tape, then you can start masking areas of the job before you spray it. Okay. Pick up paper. Pick up tape. Mask. I masked a wheel. Mask. Mask. Press the right stick in to see items that need masking. I have to mask the floor? I'm starting to think that I might have needed some more paper, but... Anyway, around the parts you don't want to get paint on. Yeah, what did I say? Okay, we are out of tape and paper. Right, okay, so we've learnt that... No. Oh, we have to put it down first? We can't just buy 2 things? Okay, so 2 rolls of tape is still less than buying the multi-pack there. And a few sheets is the same as buying the small roll. So... considering I managed to mask the entire floor... Well, at least this one doesn't expect you to, like, spray paint things that are like, this is going to make a mess. Right, how do I get back up again? Alright, Y. Ooh, jump. Okay. Mask. Yeah, we're not going to be spray painting the grills. Excellent, because that was always my slight little bugbear with power. I'm not going to compare the 2. I mean, everyone's totally going to compare the 2. Really? I mean, you know. Okay. Front side light marker. Is you could just spray water in the freaking electronics. Rear side marker light. Oh, thought I'd done that. Okay. Excellent. And we still have a little bit of tape and paper left, so I call that, you know, I need a spray tool. All right, okay. Let me just jump back up because I don't know how to uncrouch. Okay, spray tool. Apparently we already own a spare battery and a radio. Okay. The Yo Paint 100. No, the Yo Paint 2000 is 100. Oh, you mean you... Oh, yeah. I hadn't bought any paper or masked anything when you wrote that part. Sorry. Yes, I have to mask. I knew that part from the streams that I saw Dopey stream. You have to mask, and I didn't realize that's what it was until he started pulling it off, and I'm like, oh, that's very satisfying. No getting car paint on the driveway. Yeah. Okay, so we are buying a Yo Paint. The having to put it down before I can pick it up again is slightly annoying. Okay, so each job will require a specific color. This car needs spraying in Tangerine Talk. Okay, so paint. Moody Marigold. Okay, these are great names. Tin of paint. Well, let's just buy 1. We'll put it down carefully there. And fill ourselves with paint. Tapping the RT button toggle spraying on and off. Alternatively, you can hold and release the mode. Okay. Is it as satisfying? Yeah. Is it a lot easier to get paint everywhere where it matters more rather than the water, which doesn't seem to matter except if you're in the challenge mode? Yes, it does. And I now have, you know, tangerine talk all over bits that maybe shouldn't be tangerine talk. But it's got a very satisfying noise. So I'm going to control it with RT at the moment because you use up paint and paint costs money. Okay, it feels good. Dun lun lun lun. Know that a check. Dun lun lun lun. So good, so good. I got in you. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Ding. Not quite a ding. It's a dong. 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 It's a dong. We get a dong instead of a ding. Acceptable? Acceptable. I have 100%ed the right door. Okay. So yeah, precision, she says as she sprays half the window, is key, clearly. For the maximum coverage without wasting paint. So there is an indicator. I'm just gonna... There we go. How much paint is left? I am hoping that it only takes a tin to do this. Also, I keep spraying the tape. Ah, okay. Rear quarter panel. That's the roof. That's the rear quarter panel. We're spraying the roof, which sort of looks like it's... I feel like this should have been power washed before we do this. Oops. Okay. The white works really well with the orange paint. Don't know what bit I'm missing on the side there, so we're just going to do the panel. Ugh. Feel good. Oh no, I'm out of paint. Tangerine talk. There we go. And now it's... So yeah, so it is... What the heck day is it? Thursday. And I have discovered a new hydration trick. When I was talking to my friend Leaky, who is currently in the stream, because, you know, lamenting how hard it is to remember to hydrate enough when you're neurodivergent and don't get the thirsty signals. And you know, I was like, oh, you know, why don't you try putting a pint glass in the bathroom so that when you well, I was thinking more like cleaning teeth, but you know, when you use the sink, you're like, oh, pint glass, I should have some water. And I thought, you know what, it's actually a really good idea. Why don't I try that myself? So I did. And I'm like super hydrated today, which is amazing. I think I might need to stand up and then crouch a little bit more. So, yeah. And I feel better. And I don't know whether the two are connected or whether it's just because it's not as hot today. Well, except that it is sort of kind of a little bit hot. Oh no, ID of Xbox is just opened up over my stream, so I can't see what they're doing. Which is fine. I want to watch ID of Xbox. Case in point, they're playing Spiritfall today. But I also want to watch me. So yeah, I'm like, cool little hack that I'm gonna use myself. I did the front. If I jump on it, am I gonna get footprints? Because to me, this is the most sensible way of doing this bit. I mean, I don't have any feet. Apparently the answer is no, you don't get footprints. Which I sort of feel a little bit, you know, cheated of. Though obviously then how would you do these things without getting footprints on them? I'm just very silly. But this is quite good. I like this. I am learning restraint with my spraying because, well, there is a limited amount of paint. So it's kind of like the water challenge in where you wash stuff. In that, you know, I mean, you can buy more. It's not like super limited, but you would run out of money, I guess. I don't actually know how much money we have 242. Okay, so we got money for masking and for removing things. Oh, my laptop's trying to have a go for a walkies. But yes, so I did my homework today. I had homework. I did one of my pieces of homework. I have another piece of homework that I need to do the next week. I'm not very good at doing homework for things, but these are important bits of homework, and honestly, it won't take masses of long to do the other bit. So I treated myself with some more blueprints, which I'm obsessed with, as you know. We have 5 sigils now. We figured out a little thing that helped us with the one we'd unlocked. I think it was possibly on stream, but hadn't been able to solve because it would have meant brute forcing. Or maybe that wasn't one on stream. We solved the one on stream and then we got another one afterwards. But either which way, we've got 5 of them now. But I'm sort of in a little bit of a... I've solved quite a lot. I know what I need to do for some bits. Other bits are still complete mysteries, and I have no idea where the other 2 of the 3 keys are. I know where the... You know what, I'm going to spray until it tells me I'm done. Because I don't want to... See, there's still spray in it. It's saying refill, but... Now it's out. Right, okay. I'll be annoyed if I finish it and then I've got, like, the pot. And I have, like... why is Y jump? Why being jump is odd to me. A is always jump, but I suppose A is interact. It's not a platformer. It's a sim. B-beam crouch is good. And right trigger for spray. You can just hit it and it'll stay on, but I'm trying to be economical with my paint. I don't have the big bucks. So I'm trying not to be silly. But yeah, so I think I'm going to take a little bit of a brain break from blueprints. Because, you know, it's gotten to the point where I'm starting to dream about it, and that's kind of obsessy. I've also been finally catching up with the last 2 seasons of Discovery, because I have a Paramount Plus subscription at the moment. I got it free with Sky. And I'm like, yeah, free is good. I have to listen to ads, and I swear I've seen the same ad like 50 million times, but it's worth it. So I've watched all of Strange New Worlds, all of Lower Decks, all of... no, not all of Discovery yet. And then I've got, Picard to catch up on. Right, now you've sprayed everything, you need to remove the masking and put back all the items you removed. Okay. That could be a bit louder. It looked like it was loud on stream. I need to make my TV louder. I've got my fan on. I need to hear what the masking noise... It looks very swishy. Oh, that's not bad. It's a good sound. It's a good sound. Put back. Back. And the door handle. Thank you very much. Take it off the wheel. Unmask the floor, which is interesting because it just sort of went swoop. I mean, what I'd probably do is put that down and back the car onto it, but you can't really do that in the context of Ooh. Okay, they've got some good sounds. If only unmasking a person was a... Yeah, but, you know. These things come with time. And sometimes it's useful to know how to do that. Unmask and put back. We've missed something. We miss a wheel? Oh, we missed a wheel. Thought that was unmasked. Ooh, really good. Shiny, fast, and ready to roll. Your car just leveled up. Okay. Nice. Oh, you can rotate and raise the vehicle. I see. You can also make a mess if you want to. Got 400. It took us 17 minutes and 36 seconds. We got $400. Nice. Ooh. Now it's a bit loud on my side, but it was good to turn up for that unmasking. Message from Tony. I hear you've recently moved into the renovation business. I'm told you got some pretty slick spray painting skills. Come on over. I think I've got the perfect job for you. Alright, Tony's kitchen. You can replay completed jobs from the completed tab. Okay. Spray painting is not just for cars. Tony wants you to give his kitchen a refreshing look. Now you see, this is the one I saw Dopey do, and I know that it is a blue. I know a ton of people. A lot of people owe me few favors, if you know what I mean. You do a good job on my kitchen, get it all looking nice for my kid's 10th birthday party, and I'll make sure everybody knows you're one of the good guys. On the other hand, if you do a bad job, you'll upset me, my wife, my whole family. Do a bad job and you'll be sleeping with the fishes. Capiche? Okay, so firstly we need to buy stuff. So I'm going to go all out and buy a big roll. Which we need to put down. That's going to annoy me. And a multi-pack. And then we're going to have a look at our avatar. Ooh, purple. we can just customize. It doesn't cost us. Oh, excellent. We're not going to go for our whole purple look. We're going to, you know, tone it a little. We will have a purple mask though. We look a little bit like an alien. I'm kind of here for this. So I'm going to complement it with some black gloves. So we look like some kind of weird ass burglar. Get myself some purple socks. I'm mixing it up, purple and black. And purple shoes. Then maybe we need black socks. Or, oh, we can't do different colour. Let's do some teal socks. Just to, you know, snazz it up a little. There we go. I'm happy with that. Right. Equipment. We own this now. Oh, there's a stool. And a step ladder. And a wood sheet that prevents overspray. Interesting. We'll just stick with the tape and stuff for now. Okay, so mask the entire floor. Mask the countertop. Mask the windows. Be very glad we bought several. Mask the oven. Mask the other windows and the sink. Easy little tent. Mask this counter. Ooh. Mask the fridge. The door handle. Trap ourselves in. Ooh. Oh, we're not masking the wall. We're not painting the walls. All right. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So we do have a little bit more paper left. Well, the paper was a good call. What do we... Mask that. Tiles. Okay. Mask. Oh, the ceiling? What do you think I'm made of? Okay, can we like... just pick it up so we're full and then it'll stay? I don't know. Anyway, it said something about blue. Oops. Equip. Okay, so it says bashful blue. Paint. Bashful blue. Kitchen's gotta be perfect. I'm just gonna put it in the corner here. Gotta be perfect. Not close. Perfect. My wife sees close as an insult, and we wouldn't want to insult my wife. No, no, we wouldn't, mate. All right, small nozzle for fine details. Ooh, yeah. Let's invest in a small nozzle. And pick up some. Okay. I feel like I need background music or something. I got job details. Excellent. Turned down music, but now I have non-music. Okay, well we're just gonna have ASMR. Oh, I'm on the wrong nozzle. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking for the window, you know, small nozzle will be great. I'm apparently painting this what looks like a really lovely door and really lovely like oldie mahogany type cabinets with this rather gross blue. But I'm getting paid for it, so. So yeah, what's everyone else playing? Anyone else gonna grab this off Game Pass? Or purchase it, in fact, because, you know, reasonable price for what looks like it's going to be many, many hours of fun. not so good at precision, I have to say. Precision is not really in my wheelhouse. But it seems fairly forgiving, and masking is good in this case. Don't usually advocate for masking. Certain areas may be obscured. Ooh, I've got a flashlight. Press LT to turn my flashlight on. Okay, the flashlight is odd. They seem to have gotten that bit of the door. Very glad. Ooh, boing. Very glad for the sort of autocomplete. So to speak. Regretting my can placement there. There we go. Beautiful. 3 levels of crouch. Oh, that's already baseboarded. Okay, well, we'll start at the bottom of these cupboards then. So yeah, I'm audible, yes. OBS says I'm audible. People are busy, that's okay, I understand that. It's all good, but if you are in chat and want to have a chat, I'm also here. If you just want to listen to the sound of spray paint, then great. You get the nice sound, but not the horrible smell. Unless, of course, you like the smell of paint, in which case, well, you're a weirdo. In the nicest possible way. I am kidding. Oh, I ran out of paint. I am just kidding. But it is not... I mean, not a big fan of the smell of paint. I do like the result of, like, freshly painted walls. You know, before they go and get knocked by something. There's a mole in my garden. That's what he gets for shooting his mouth off all the time. What kind of mole is it, and are they now buried 6 feet under? Did you plant endangered species over the top of them? Because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Also, like, put it down below the groundwater? Something like that. I don't know. I watch a lot of unsolved crimes and things like that. I also, you know, have a lot of social media that is weird. And I read a lot of books. I just finished 2 recently, actually. One is... I've actually forgotten what it's called. I know what the second one's called because I've just started it. It's called A Pirate's Life for Tea. But I forgot what the first one's called. Can't spell treason without tea. Which is true. It's part of a 4-book series, and I'm collecting the hardbacks, which have sprayed it. Do they have sprayed it? They're very pretty anyway. Collecting special edition signed hardbacks of them. It's by Rebecca Thorne, which is a really good author. And then I also finished reading The Damned Voyage, which is... I was expecting some sort of, like, you know, underwater, you know, horror story. Turned out it's a murder mystery. I mean, underwater, but murder mystery. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here for murder mystery. Oh, I should be doing the baseboard better. Uh-huh. I think it was 40 other times. Anyway, it was on a submarine. Not like an Earth submarine. It was a different universe. But it was really good. I was like, not what I was expecting, but what I needed. So I like murder mysteries. And then I've got a couple of workbooks that I want to read. I'm reading A Pirate's Life for Tea, which is the sequel to Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. I also read one that Instagram kept on, not Instagram, one of my newsletters kept on advertising to me, and I'm like, ooh, well, I want to find out what happened. And I did. And it was kind of like I'd predicted. But sometimes it's nice with a predictable crime thriller. Hi, Dave, is this Dave's number? Are you Dave? Dave, can you give me a call? My guitar needs a thing. Your guitar? You want me to do a guitar? Can we crouch anymore? No. There we go. You just reread the Full-Time Wife Escapist manga. Wow, that's a bit of a mouthful. Also, hi Dizzy! And I think I read that out wrong. The Full-Time Wife Escapist manga. Is that the title? The Full-Time Wife Escapist? Or is it Escapist manga called The Full-Time Wife? I don't know, I've not read it. Ah, The Full-Time Wife Escapist. Interesting. Oh, ooh, accidentally triggered that on complete. Oh no, now I've got it into some kind of weird-ass mode. And I put the torch on. Right. Apparently, if you do LB... No? LB? Yeah, it hold LB, you can do that. It moves, but your view doesn't move, but... I need my view to move. Otherwise, it weirds me out. But yeah, what's it about? Sounds cool. Also, I think you'd like this. Did you play the lawnmower sim? Because it's the same people. I seem to remember you doing lawn mowing on stream, but I don't know whether it was that or like a house flipper one or something. You've already downloaded it. Excellent. I mean, aside from the dubious color choices for this kitchen, it's nice. Though I was expecting music, and I have no music. So I'm talking. I spent many years doing lots of different jobs for lots of different people. I know hard work when I see it. Okay. I mean, I am definitely working. I'm going around the bottom to start with, which makes sense to me because I was already crouched to do the bottom of the door, which I did first, because then the door has a chance to dry before I put the handle on it. Oh, my radio! Thanks, Lady McGree. Right. That would be the thing that I didn't see. Let's stand up. Can we put the radio on the side? Right. Hold on. Okay, that's rotating my thing. What is that button that's there? Does it matter, I suppose? No. Okay. Thank you, Lady McGree. I appreciate that. Also, hi, Apex. Now I can turn the music down because I have music. Young woman can't find a job, gets job doing house cleaning for a single man, becomes his full-time wife as a job, relationship hijinks ensue. I have read similar things, I think. Right, now we're going to turn that down. Now I can actually hear it. It's sort of background music. There we go. That's better. It's just, you know, utter silence unless I'm doing the thing. Right, so what on earth did I do? I think I was rotating my spray thing. Okay, let's just go back to here. When I was holding that, it was weird. Never mind. Sorted. But yes. Hi Apex, how are you doing? I was spray painting today. Ding. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, feel free to lurk. If you're not new to the stream, also feel free to lurk. If you want to talk, there is also a question of the day, which basically engages, it encourages discussion. It's not mandatory. Feel free to tell me what you're playing. If you're playing this, have you been enjoying it? What games are coming out that you're looking forward to? Anything I should check out? Oh, and we're out of paint. You know what? This blue isn't that bad. I don't think I'd like the kitchen the blue. I like the cabinets the way they were. You took a break from spray painting to play Shy Cat's Hidden Tracks Volume 2. Nice. I have so many cat games now, and a bunch of them are hidden cat games. I might just do a cat medley like next weekend or something. Because this weekend I've got most of my streams sorted, and they're not cat themed. I like doing themed streams. Though I should probably check that none of them are French. Because I think Dan still wants me to do a French week. Newborn dog games. Did you not see that in Blueprints I specifically bought the kennel for you and Dan so that we had puppies in, and there were no cats in that game, so therefore Blueprints is a dog game. Thank you for listening to my TED talk. Or my Joe talk. Also, we played as a dog in the Cat President game. And Shy Cats has shy dogs as well. So, you know, it's not all bad. Thank you. Oh, my battery's flat. Okay, I should probably stand up now. Alright, battery. Equipment. Oh, I do have a spare battery. Okay, can I, like, charge that at any point? Is that a thing that I could do? Can't spray paint the battery though. Maybe I should do one from this angle. Did my thing turn? I think I turned off the radio at some point. I hadn't noticed until I stopped spraying. That's one to the 10 games with cats and one to dogs by cats. I mean, it was called Cat President. It'd be weird if there were more dogs. I was going to say, I'm getting a lot of paint out of this, but I have run out now. Yes, I know, I was being silly. And I do acknowledge that, yes, there is an issue. There are a lot of cat games. I mean, you know, the problem is that cats are just so darn cute. So people have to make games about them. And dogs just aren't as cute. Don't hurt me, please. I can't see where the little 3% of this cabinet. It's 3% of some of these things, and I don't know where it is. Ah, that one I can see though. Okay, well, I'm just gonna spray paint something else. Hi, Scruff. Okay, I guess. Hydrated, because I found a new hydration trick. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm taking advantage of it. Also, I slept like a ridiculous amount last night because I was so tired yesterday evening. My brain just shut off and went, nope. Fell asleep playing a game. Kind of glad that I woke up before it turned itself off and I lost my progress, but annoyed that, you know, it then took me 4 times as long as it should have to get to the end of the freaking level so that I could, Hello. Not gonna need to buy steps if I can jump on shit like I can in t'other game. Yeah, my brain likes just shutting down randomly. It's because it's too hot at the moment. Why do we not want the top of the cupboards also this kind of hideous blue? Oh, I'm out of paint. Okay. That is the worst place I could possibly... maybe not the worst, but certainly a bad place. It's on the edge! Oh, cool. I mean, let me know. I probably won't have any plans, but just in case I do, let me know. Been talking to someone and not scared them off yet? Oh, I'm very proud of you. Okay, we're doing the bottom but not the top. I mean, no, technically you can't see the top, but I'll know. I will know. I just gave up on talking to people, you know. Too much effort. Cool. Sad. It just went off. Sweet. Well, yeah, let me know if you are in the vicinity. Going on the hunt. Cool, have fun. Wish I could move this closer. Oh, I can. We can also sell it. That's an interesting thing. Unequipped. Right, so we have a non-charged battery. Maybe there's a charger somewhere, so yeah. I don't know whether we have to remember to pick that up, but I'm hoping it brings it with us. There we go. No. Yeah, have fun on the hunts. Subterfuge. Right, done the top lot. Still some of these bits that are, but I don't know where. There was a little arrow there. Interesting. Well, that's fine. There we go. Right. Because it'd bug me if I got to the end and I'm like, I've got cabinets left and I don't know which ones. Well, it can't go ding. Also, hi Dan and Milo. It's on Game Pass. It's out today. Well, it's on Game Pass Ultimate. So it'll probably come to normal Game Pass at some point if you don't have the Ultimate. But yes, it goes, basically it goes dong instead of ding, and oh shit, I got the window. I was trying to be really careful with that. Balls. Ding. Copyrighted? No. Probably not. I don't think you can do that the same, but I think people would have complained if they literally just stolen stuff. Plus, to be fair, these guys did the Lawnmower Sim, which is, I'm fairly certain, was out before Power Wash Sim. And the dong is probably from there. Okay, blung. Well, whatever. I was making a joke. You didn't get it, you know. It's your problem. Not quite the same dopamine hit, but this is nice. I like it. Oh, I'm out of paint again? It's okay. It's still quite satisfying. Just had to check because I didn't count how many lungs I had. Anyway, what are you playing then? Have you been taken with the cookie clicker obsession that seems to be plaguing my friends page? Which, to be fair, let's be fair, I'm probably going to end up playing it at some point. The cabinets were clearly primed before we came in because they were a lovely brown colour. Okay, well then, obviously used a different primer. Where's my 3%? God damn it! There we go. Great. We're going to do these cabinets and then we'll tackle the windows. And I'm out of paint. Oh! Out of battery. Apparently the battery charges when you put it in your inventory, which is useful. Hey, horror! Oh no, paint. Where'd I put my paint? Oh, I think I ran out of paint again. I've just painted it, and it'll look great when I pull the masking off, because at the moment it's got a bunch of masking paper on. I promise it looks splendiferous. How you doing, horror? Are you playing this? Okay, so we've got 2 window frames left. That's really good. Okay, so we're going to switch to the small nozzle. Even though we have already sprayed on the window. I don't know if we get a sponge or something to be able to clean off the paint. Sleepy time? All good. Do-do-do-do. You don't need to pick the masking tape. It's a bit easier to paint up and down as side to side. Let's have a look. Find and read all the letters. I mean, buying all the equipment, find all the cash. I haven't found any cash yet. Find the first cache. Finish the bridge. Complete a multi-stage job. Find a secret item. Spend some time in freeze spray. Find all the secrets. Finish the main career. Try out the after clothes. Find and spray the beach ball. Use a trampoline. Spray a bunch of flowers. Knock over all the cones. And platinum. So, yes, relatively. You still have to play all the levels, but you don't have to kick a ball up a slide. So, you know. They've not all been unlocked on True Achievements yet, so. And I haven't seen any secrets. It's in Game Pass, so, you know, that's good. Not Game Pass Ultimate. I got a copy from the publisher, so thank you to Whitethorn for that. I have to have a break in a little bit. I'll finish this job and then have a break, I think. But yeah, today we're having fun. Then I didn't really doubt we would not have fun with this. As long as it doesn't ask me to be creative. It's a really awkward angle to paint. I feel like I'm gonna use a whole tin just on these windows. 88. Well, I'm obviously missing something. Can't see if you need to do underneath the window frame, because it doesn't allow you to get that low. So for now, use the big one for this side. I don't know how else to switch the caps at the moment, so we're doing it manually. Ray, how's it going? I'm painting this kitchen a rather disgusting shade of blue. It was fine until I had to do all of the cabinets and the windows. You do like a long, night-long nap. Yeah. I had one of those last night. I had weird dreams about sharks. Me. And I don't know. I don't know, and me. Or at least trying to. It was supposed to be some sort of magic trick, and someone like didn't do it right, and this put me in danger, and then I was really pissed off it. But I'm fairly certain I was Brooke Davis from Gossip Girl. So, you know, that's a thing as well. Just to add to the madness. I was going to say something filthy there and I didn't. I am semi-proud of myself. Not letting the Chaos Gremlins reign today. Okay, well, I am a little bit. You want me to be Chaos Gremlins? Well, in which case, you better be careful what you say when, you know, people are around with dirty minds when you're talking about not eating me. Because, you know, people could interpret this the wrong way. Sharks and cannibals, no. Okay, yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, definitely not cannibals. No. Gives me Walking Dead flashbacks. You get a serious ick with that. Definitely don't want men doing it. No offense, men. Jesse, you have a partner, girlfriend, whatever you call it. So I think you take offense at everything I say ever. I can't win with you. Like, you take not only the fence but also the garden game. I shall hydrate. Yes, you're losing out on all of this. It's not really a loss. Also, I was like, I need to pee. I'll have a break after I finish the windows. The windows proceed to take 20 minutes. Oh, I needed that stretch though. It is called something weird like powder blue or vibrant blue, or I'll have a look because I probably have to go back to it in a minute. The problem I'm having is that there's a huge bit of the window that I haven't done and I can't see it. And if I can't see it, how am I supposed to reach it? Yeah, but it's not teal. Really, it is literally called something blue, and I'm like, you know, more of a pale turquoise. Bashful blue. Bashful blue, it's called. It's not teal. Teal has more green in it. Right. Any idea where I've missed like a huge chunk? Of window that I can access. Well, that actually is a little bit easier because yes, there's this, but I think like the underneath of the windowsill he's doing, and that's harder to reach. This is Cannibal Blue, is it? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to switch to the other attachment and just like spray and pray. And I'm out. Alright, I'm not gonna be completely done with how many cans of blue that I use. Okay, the window is now 96%, and there's a bit under the freaking sink. It's like, how am I supposed to see that? Hang on, chat, I'm just complaining. Oops, I just sprayed a bit of the window. Okay, here it is. 96% done. Apparently, somewhere on these windows is a bit that's flashing white. I can't freaking see it. It wants the top. How the flip am I supposed to get to that? Don't think this works like power wash where I can sort of... I want to be the top. Yeah. I think I might need to buy some equipment. A stall. Don't actually think that helped. Because I don't think I could... Ooh. I can put it on the oven. Oh, I can put it down there. I'm just not... It's not the right height. Ah! Okay. Yay! Oh my god, that was a pain. You can now remove the masking. Unmask. Vincent, I could do your deal on a new van if you ever get fed up with that junk pile you call a car. See, now it looks a whole ton better. Right, hang on. I'm just going to unequip. Because I unmask, so now we've got yellow. So now, oh my god, it looks absolutely freaking terrible. I'll be honest. I needn't have been quite so precious with the windows. I'm gonna sell that for $2.80. Oh, the ceiling needs doing. And also the door handle. I need to put back on. Excellent. Look, now it actually fits in. Oh my god, my eyes! But it does fit, and we did a pretty good job. Okay, end job. Right, we're gonna have a short break because I really need the bathroom. Oh, that took us an hour and 20 minutes. We can get in one more job after the break. We unlocked big nozzle and tall steps. Excellent. Right, I will be back momentarily. Okay, so we got a message from Ron. Hey there, I got a big job for you if you're up to it. The old iron bridge near the edge of town could use a coat of paint. It's not in danger of falling apart, but it's starting to look a bit rough. It'd be grateful if you could give it a once over and make sure it's holding up well. But we've also got the tour bus. This tour bus and I have been in a lot of places together, I just can't remember any of them. I bought it off Rob years ago. That guy brings a whole new meaning to the words rock and roll. I've been meaning to have it repainted ever since. Oh, this job requires different parts to be painted different colours. To do this, you need to spray in several passes, masking and unmasking each section as required. Pressing will help you see what he's doing at each stage. Also, it looks like your tape stuff. Hey, we'll get large. Looks like it doesn't carry over, so we need to remember to sell stuff if we can, if we've got stuff left over. Okay, so mask the floor. I mean, possibly conspiracy, yeah. Yeah, that could be a thing. Repair requires more paper, more tape. This is a magical mystery. Yeah. Sadly, I don't think we can make it So much masking. Good job. Something tough to make it in this town, but I think you've got what it takes. Okay, I need more tape. God, so many bits to be removed. Luckily, the removing doesn't cost me anything, and it gives me money. Why are we masking up everything? This seems very silly. Should get my radio out so we're not sitting in silence. So much tape. I think I'm gonna be doing the roof first by the looks of it. 2 more things to remove, 3 more things to mask. Okay, everything's removed. Middle panel. Okay, right. Required color, jumpy jalapeno. But it's spelt with a J, so jumpy jalapeno. Hmm? Oh yeah, they get yes. There would definitely be problems, I think. Jumpy jalapeno. To me that's a red, right? Or is it green? Oh, apparently it's green. Just check. Well, it's a great big nozzle. Goes through a lot of paint. May as well buy it. But probably use the... No. I mean, it's just a bus. But it did look a little bit like Shaggy. Like an older version of Shaggy. Battery. What is it booping at me for? It's hard to remember not to just paint all the tape. It's Torbus, it's like my temple. It lets me run wild like a child of the cosmos. Lets my lemon juices loose. Sounds dangerous, mate. The juice is loose in the hoose. Love a good old ASMR. Mhm. Oh, I've got to do the top of the bus. Right, I need a ladder. You know what? I'm just going to go with tall steps, seeing as there doesn't seem to be a height issue in this. How do I rotate? Ah, D-pad. Tall ladder. Slightly different now, right? Okay. The physics is not as janky as in Power Wash, which means that I keep coming off the ladders. Right. Also, I've left my paint down there, but never mind. We should probably switch to the big one. Ah! Ah! Alright. Well, if we need another one, then we can get it when we're at top camp. Yay! Big telly! I feel special and privileged. I will see what is after painting the bus, but if it looks like it's going to be really, really long, then we might have to stop the stream after this one. We'll see. Because this is going to take a little while still. £20 a paint tin. Fell off. Battery? Okay, lower panel. Ah, that one. Right. Need to mask it. Mask the next section. Apparently we're not letting it dry. I'm gonna move this because I think we might sell it. We need more tape. Okay, so multi-pack. I swear I'm seeing things. I swear I saw a big yellow arrow floating in the air. Yeah, that was me. Paper or tape. You having fun, Bilius? Excellent. What ungodly colour? Look, the whole roof's now masked off. What ungodly colour are we doing? Oopsie daisy. That sounds yellow. But before we do the final unmask, we'll sell off what we've got left. Oh, no, that is not oopsie daisy. I believe the colour goes over. I'll say one thing for this, it's very colourful. And quite calming. And what's the word? therapeutic, but not therapeutic. Kind of means therapeutic, but not the word I want. Cathartic. Oh, I didn't see what he said. Oh, I missed a little thingy. Didn't stay on long enough. That's sad. I can't seem to get it back either. I'll have to look at the VOD. But yeah, it's not particularly environmentally friendly. It's using a lot of paper. Need more desert. There we go. I need to now mask it. Mask it. Mask it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Filler for repairing services. Interesting. Midnight Mischief. They've got Red Redemption. I like that. Right, what colour does Midnight Mischief sound like? A blue? Looks like it's black. Ah, there we go. This is going to look like a London tour bus. Or maybe a little bit like one of Thomas the Tank Engine's friends. It's a green one called Henry. Hi! Big Telly Joe. I'll probably brush my hair then on some of that. Vaguely presentable for the camera. Yeah, I mean, Thomas the Tank Engine is vaguely creepy, especially because they literally lock away a they brick a depressed train into a freaking tunnel. But the colours, the bright primary colours, are reminding me of that. Oops. Not the, you know, bricking away, but the Now I need to mask it. Oh. It used to be Gnarly and the Bolters. By Lion Tour. Baby Rob Gnarly and the Bolters. Betas? Baby Lion Tour. Ballers! That makes more sense. Ignore me. No, Baylors. Okay, and now we need to do Red Redemption. Excellent. So we needed the most of green. Interesting. Yellow, black, I don't think we used... Or maybe on the yellow, but the black we didn't use more than, you know, its share. God, this is a bright red. Eye blinding. You have auto HDR on. I have whatever gaming contrast, but it's calibrated for my Xbox on this channel. It is virulent red, like RGB red. Oh, it's even brighter for you. Vermilion. God, this is almost hurting my eyes, this is. Maybe that's why I always turn off blood in games. It's not because I don't like seeing blood, it's because the red. I feel like I need to add a stencil or something on here. Ah. This tour was 47% done. But I think it's 47% of this stage. I'm wasting a little more for red because I'm overshooting, but it's really easy to do it up and down, and it's really hard to do it sideways. Oh, it's looking orange on this bit. That's better. Oh no, it's just the shine of the light. Now we're back to bright red. It is indeed. Truth. Well, if they are, well, you know, it doesn't say this is a child-safe stream. If you are, hi, we're really enjoying your game, and we always have silly banter like this. Oh no, I ran out again. I'm going to say the battery's doing okay, but it's mostly because we're on our last bit of it. Yeah, this is the last bit. I think I'm done with the whole thing. Oh my god, I think that was worse. Right, now we can do everything. So, if we pick up, we can sell. We get money back. You know, why not? Turn off radio and pick up. Put that away, and now we just unmask all the things. Starting a new business can be tough. If you're running short of cash, just give me a call and I'll sort out a loan. No, we are going to be economical with our cash. It looks a lot better when, you know, you've also got the contrasting green and black, and there'll be some yellow as well. And without the mess. And it's a nice satisfying noise you make when you're taking the masking stuff off. Oh, Babylon Baby Lion. Nice. What? Nook. It's because it's like, oh, well, I spent all this money on the paint and I didn't use it all, and, well, now I can get some back, so that's good. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better when you've got all the colours and the red isn't so in your face. Because, oh, my eyes! We could do with a non-HDR where it sticks stuff a little less vibrantly in the face. Phone is telling me, Joe, go to bed. And I'm like, well, I am unmasking a bus. I have important things to do. Put all his bloody trim back on. Okay, I'm bored now. Can I just hire a little robot to come and, like, pull all the tape off? Also, I have a headache, and that doesn't seem fair considering I have hydrated adequately today. Why must I suffer with a headache? Wallace and Gromit! I love Wallace and Gromit. I mean, fair. Doesn't seem to have enough blinkers on, I have to say. Job complete. Look at that! It's not so bad when you've got it all in one. Step by step, job well done. And I sold everything, so there we go. Hey, we should probably call it a night. That took us an hour. Reasonable, we got a lot of money for it. We unlocked a small scaffold, a medium scaffold, and a sprayite 50. Excuse me, young business person, my art gallery is in dire need of a refresh. I would be eternally grateful if you could please find the time to do it. Surely you'll do a simply marvellous job. Okay, so completed. There was something about customers. I mean, that's useful, but I want to see the text messages. Also, how do I get down to that back? How do I get down to the back? I'm now... Oh, and that... No, I didn't want to go into the job. No. Okay. But you can't... Ron Lemon, known to his friends as Squeezy. I was trying to go back into customers to see, and then we've got the art gallery. Okay, so business. Ooh, okay. Jobs done. 3 customers worked for. 4. Okay. Total time 2.5 hours and 15 minutes. We haven't read any letter or found any cash or found any secrets. Okay. Finances available. Cash available. $3,462.98. Total earned $3,989.98. Total spent $727. Borrowed 0. I think we're doing pretty well. Okay, so blue, pink, and yellow on different walls. Okay, so a couple of and now free spray. Oh, we can make a custom work uniform. That's cool. You can go into free spray. Let's just do a little bit of that. So, oh, and I got a bloop for it. I haven't even picked a color. By new thingy. What are we going to add? You see, there's teal. I'm in a hut. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. The blue looked teal in the... Yeah. Okay, so free spray, you can spray yourself or you can replay any of the jobs. That's fine. And achievements, we got 3. Coordinates with your car's interior lighting. Fair enough. So yeah, this is very... Yeah. We haven't found any letters or secrets or anything. We didn't really go looking for them. I suppose we can get them in free play if we want. It does have co-op. It is cross-compat with the Xboxes and the Windows version running in Xbox Windows. I don't think it's got cross-compat with the others at the moment. Not at launch, anyway. That's not to say that it wouldn't have it later on. So if someone's playing on from the Windows Store and on Xbox and on Series, then can all play together. But yeah, we've not got anyone playing at the moment, so yeah. Right. Oh dear, I am tired. It's time to go to bed. Why don't we go raid Whitethorn, because they are playing. They've got people playing this, so we can send you over so you can see more if you were enjoying it. If you weren't, well then you can go. But yeah, it's out now on PC, Xbox, Game Pass and PlayStation. So yeah. Right, let's do end scene. Thank you very much to Whitethorn Games for the code for this one. Yeah, feel free to drop a raid message, and we'll go say hi, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Yes, Leaky, that's his telt. We need to go to bed, which seems very reasonable. So yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to Whitethorn Games for the code. We're going to go raid them and say thank you again, and I'll be back on Saturday. We're playing, out of character, The Division 2. We have the new Battle for Brooklyn DLC, and we have some free stuff well, we have a cache code, and cache spelled C-A-C-H-E, and some drops enabled, so that should be diverting and amusing as I run around and look like an idiot. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. Alright, catch you later. I did say The Division 2. Yes, Tom Clancy, The Division 2. Battle for Brooklyn DLC just dropped a couple of days ago, so that's what we're playing. Yeah, we tried to play it in the Pando. And then everyone sort of stopped. I like shooters. I'm not particularly good at them. I like shooters. I like double, platinumed Titanfall on like 360 and Xbox One. Titanfall was the reason I bought an Xbox One. So yeah. Bye.